Right then, people. Hello, hello. How are you all doing? It is, of course, 28th of October, and, well, for me, in about a few hours' time, it will be the 29th. But what we care about is what time is it currently in the Pacific area, Pacific time. Right now, it's only 1:30 in the afternoon. But what happens is, when it hits midnight, which will happen in 10.5 hours, 10 and a half hours' time, that is when the Rio sticker capsules become marketable. Yeah, and that's where we could potentially make some decent buy orders, make some potential decent profits. So, this is what we'll be talking about. We'll be talking about doing buy orders for the Rio 2022 sticker capsules, autograph capsules, and viewer passes. So, first of all, I will point out, I literally have a video discussing how you might want to approach these things, how you might want to strategize, what you might want to do in regards to if you want to do a buy order, how much you want to do for a buy order, for the sticker capsule, for the viewer passes. Like, you have to understand, you have to offer a reasonable amount of money to actually succeed in buying these things. So with that, I'll have to link it into the YouTube video, but this is 100% something that you should watch just before these come out. So I will quickly reference what happened with the likes of Antwerp, and we'll learn from what happened last time. So if you've seen my videos discussing what went over with Antwerp sticker capsules over the past few months, because Antwerp appeared back in May 2022, I suggested potentially doing the idea of doing short-term buy orders. What are short-term buy orders? Well, right now, with our current Rio sticker capsules, these are selling to the equivalent of $1 in CSGO right now. You can buy these for $1 each. But what happens is when the tournament finishes, some point after the tournament finishes, they then release the discount sale. And the discount sale reduces these down to the equivalent of 25 cents. So, whatever your currency is, these capsules will end up selling for around 25 cents each. And we also do have the likes of viewer passes. They used to be affected by discounts as well, but in recent times, with the likes of Antwerp and Stockholm, they aren't affected by discount anymore. We don't see discounts happening anymore. I'm not saying it's never going to happen again, but from what we've seen recently, it's likely not going to happen. So it's nice to be prepared, but we'll watch out, we'll understand that in a bit. Sorry about that, my nose. So what happened last time? With these sticker capsules, there was a weird trend that I wasn't prepared for, that I will be prepared for now, and that is, we of course have different stages for the tournament. I should have had this ready. Rio Major 2022 Liquipedia. Aha. Watch out for the flashbang. So, that's the wrong thing. Oh dear. I failed already. My apologies. Here we are. That's it. So we've got all of these teams, but we're going to go through a process of figuring out who's going to make it to each stage. So we will have the Challenger stage, then we'll have the Legend stage, and then we'll have the actual Champion stage where we have the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, the final. You get the idea. So all of these teams here are fighting to find out who's going to make it to the next stage here. Everyone here will then find out who's going to make it to this part. What usually happens, or what I have seen in the past with the recent Antwerp Major, was when a team is knocked out, when they are eliminated, their price just goes. People start dumping them on the Steam market immediately. Their price, their value, all the way down. And I was not prepared for this, but I will be now. And it's because of that very thing, that very unfortunate problem, is why doing a short-term buy order on these sticker capsules proved to not be a very good idea. So again, real quickly, what is a short-term buy order, and what is a long-term buy order? A long-term buy order would be doing a buy order offering a price less than 25 cents. Because you want to buy these to get them cheaper, to hold on to them for the long term. No, let me reiterate that. You want to have your buy order down for the long term and potentially getting them at a cheaper price later on when they've gone up in price. So if you manage to buy these sticker capsules, for example, these ones, if you manage to get them for less than 25 cents, let's say 18 cents each, you know for a fact you can sell those capsules no matter what, whenever, and you'll likely get your money back. And there's a very good chance you could be buying these for 18 cents because with what we saw with these sticker capsules, they got super cheap because Antwerp was on discount sale for far too long. 66 days was the discount sale time for that. So a long-term buy order is to offer a lower price and hope it goes on forever and hope that you buy them at a cheaper price than what they're currently listed at on the Steam market. But a short-term buy order is where you offer a fair bit more. What's going on? Well, do you recall I sat here and said these currently right now are selling for the equivalent of $1 in-game. So there is a period of time until the end of the tournament, because this tournament will be going on between October 31st to November 13th. For a good 2 weeks, those sticker capsules will be selling for $1 each. If everybody's doing a long-term buy order, you might want to offer a fair bit more. You might want to offer more than 25 cents and pick these up potentially at a cheaper price with the ability to sell them and make a quick profit. And this is what I suggested last time with Antwerp. But unfortunately, because people dumped the team stickers so quickly when the teams are eliminated, it affected the value of the sticker capsules as well. And that led to the sticker capsules getting cheaper far too quickly. And me buying a few too many at a higher price when unfortunately that I couldn't sell them for a profit anymore. And that was a bit of a rough lesson learned. But there's also the second thing in that it's not a guarantee we will 100% get a discount immediately after the tournament finishes. With Antwerp, it took about 2 weeks. With Stockholm, it took about 2 to 3 weeks. There's a bit of a weird period of time where after the tournament ends, people are kind of just sitting around thinking, well, where's the discount? And the prices actually go up for these sticker capsules because people just kind of sitting around thinking, well, what's going on? What's going on? So for this time, based on what I learned last time, I think offering to the equivalent of 50 cents on each of these capsules for a short-term buy order would probably be okay. But you've got to constantly monitor it. And if you manage to buy these sticker capsules for 50 cents each, whilst they're still selling in-game for $1 each, there's a very good chance you'll be able to quickly flip them for a decent profit. Sounds good? Now, how many would you likely want to request with your buy order? For a short-term buy order, I would probably say maybe 100. If you really want to push it, go for 200. But don't request too many, because if they do go down in price too quickly, what with the potential teams getting eliminated and the sticker capsule price being affected because of that, you don't want to accidentally buy too many, like I did, and struggle. Like, I didn't really struggle too much, but it wasn't very nice. And trying to sell them for a profit again was a bit of a hassle. I did manage to sell most of them, but quite a few of them I still had, and well, that was a loss overall. With the short-term buy orders, I think I got around evens, but I'd rather wanted to make a profit. But because from what I learned last time, I know how to approach this a little bit better this time. So you could really push it and try and do 80 cents, but you're more likely going to struggle. You're more likely potentially going to be in a bad position. That's what I initially said last time. If you offered around 80 cents, you'd be a whole lot more successful in buying them, but you're being a bit too aggressive. Around 50 to 60 cents is a bit more passive, but it's more reliable in being able to sell them for a profit. So that's what I'm just going to point out there. Now, what we also did notice with last time is the Legends autograph capsule was actually the one that held strong the longest. However, that was likely because we still had G2 here. We don't have G2 this time with the likes of Rio. G2 failed to qualify. So there might not be so many people that people are constantly or desperately trying to get their autograph stickers for. And with the team stickers, well, they got borders and not everybody's super keen on them. It's definitely the autograph capsules that tend to be the ones that hold up stronger. So, what is a long-term buy order that you might want to offer? Well, I would sit here and say, if you 100% want to buy sticker capsules, the new ones to be specific, offer around 20 cents. You will succeed in buying them for around 20 cents. And if times are a bit, if times look a bit bad, it wouldn't be too hard to sell them to get your money back, which would be 23 cents. So when you sell something for 23 cents, after tax, it's 20 cents. and these will be selling during the discount at 25 cents, so it shouldn't be too hard to sell them again. So that's the good option. So for a long-term buy order, you want to offer up to around 20 cents, but you do not want to offer too low of a price. Why? Because the likelihood that someone's going to sell these for less than 10 cents is a lot less likely than in comparison for the likes of 15 cents to 20 cents. You're going to be more successful in buying these between 15 and 20 cents than the much lower price. And I should also point out the amount of botting is absurd. It is absolutely absurd. So you're not going to beat a robot. You're not going to beat a program. You're not going to beat software that moves at the speed of light to put down a buy order. I'm sorry, but that's just the case. But the likely chance that they're ever going to be able to pick up capsules at a super cheap price, it's not super likely. And only one of them with the priority will be picking them up. All the other ones that tried just won't succeed. So with our human reflexes, why not offer 15 to 20 cents? And yes, you will very likely pick them up if you go a bit more aggressive. But of course, with what we saw here, with the likes of these sticker capsules, because Antwerp went on for far too long with its discount, all of these sticker capsules went below that 25-cent price for a short amount of time. But then when Rio came around and we saw borders on all those stickers, suddenly everybody looked back at Stockholm and Antwerp and thought, all right, I like these, I'm going to go pick up a whole bunch more of these. And surprise, surprise, most of them now are back up to around or above 25 cents. Namely this one, this one, this one, and yeah, some of them are still sort of close to 25 cents. But you understand. Now, with these Rio stickers, as I've said, people aren't super keen on them. However, if there's a lot less of them bought, that could also prove to also be helpful with its value. Why? Because with a lot less of them available, they become a lot, kind of a collectible. I don't want to sit there and say that, but like there probably will be a demand for something that has noticeably a lot less quantity compared to all the other majors. And some of these stickers do still look pretty okay. You know, the gold still are okay. But yeah, if there's not that many of these bought, it could turn around and be pretty helpful for all of us. So doing buy orders, you don't add extra quantity overall, but you do take away with what's being supplied onto the Steam market. So as I said, 20 cents. If you want to offer a little bit more, it's up to you. The more aggressive you are, the more potential problems you'll have if you want to be able to sell them instantly or sell them when times look like they might get bad. We don't know how long the Rio 2022 major discount sale will go on for. It could be a week. It could be 10 weeks. We don't know. But I really don't hope it's another 10-week wait. Oh, God, please no. Right, so, do you understand? Now, what you might notice is I'm on CSGOstash. CSGOstash is helpful. It will point out all of the potential links for the Steam market listings. So, if I type in Rio 2022, wow, look at all of that. It's provided me so much. Now, it's giving me souvenir package names. It's giving me, if I add Capsule, there you go, I've got links of all the capsules. So what you could do is I could tick one, right? And then also right here, you can see that if I just right-click this, now I have all the links to the team stickers. And if I right-click this, I have the link to all of the autograph sticker capsules. So did you see how I did that? Let's try this once more. CSGOstash, type in Rio 2022 capsule, and now I've got the links to all of them. But if I want to get the nice general batch, here I am looking at one specific one. I can click this, I can click this, and you know, souvenir packages. Hey, look, I got all of them as well, just in case. So let's just quickly commit to what we were talking about initially. So the team sticker capsules. If you click this Steam Market Listings button, ta-da! We now have the link ready for the contender sticker capsule. I click this. Ta-da! I now have the Challenger sticker capsule, and of course, click that one, and ta-da! I've got the Legend sticker capsule link right there. Understand? Now, of course, you want to do this for the autograph sticker capsule as well. Yes, wonderful. Now, please, please, please double check the grammar. It has to be capitalized. And it has to be correct. What do you mean by correct, Hedge? Well, last time CSGOstash accidentally had a mistake. I think it was the Antwerp Antwerp 2022 Challengers sticker capsule. It was accidentally called Antwerp Challengers Stickers capsule, and that wasn't correct. It had to be sticker, and just that small accident led to people not being able to see anything for about a minute, and then realising, oh, hang on a minute. You know what? It might still be there. Antwerp 2022 capsule. Please tell me they fixed it. Imagine if they didn't. So, yeah, it's not showing me. Okay, yep, so if I click this, did they ever fix it? Yeah, but what they accidentally did was they had stickers, and it's a dead link because there's no such thing as a stickers capsule. So, lesson learned. I've warned you. I'll tell you to double check before we do the buy orders as well, 100%. So I will be streaming this when we do our buy orders, and of course that is only when it's midnight in the Pacific time area. So we got that all sorted. We've discussed sticker capsules. Do you want to just stick with a long-term buy order? Put down a price between 15 to 20 cents. Request, how much might you want to request for a long-term buy order? It depends how many you want. How many were you considering buying if you were going to actually go ahead and buy some? Well, just put that with your buy order instead. And yes, you might not be able to actually buy any during the tournament. You might not actually succeed in buying any during the tournament. But with your buy order still down, you could still buy some. Still could happen. So remember what I said. You will be more successful in picking up these sticker capsules if you offer a higher price. But, as I said, if the prices go down pretty quickly, you've got to be prepared to sell them if you want to sell them and keep your money. Or if you're like me, you just don't care. I knew Antwerp was having problems, but I considered that with the next major, we very likely wouldn't see borderless stickers again. And of course that's happened. That is exactly what happened with Rio. Right, so I've prepared you for that now. And now we'll talk about Viewer Pass. So, Viewer Pass has been a bit weird recently. So the original ones that we had were Berlin and Katowice. And, well, here's what happened. These came out before the pandemic. So we also didn't really fully understand what was going on in regards to what are these viewer passes? Why might anybody want to hold on to a viewer pass? I don't know. And evidently it became a collectible. The Katowice viewer pass, I believe Katowice was earlier in the year and Berlin was in later in the year, but just to stick with this, people actually wanted to collect them, and over time this Katowice viewer pass, which started off pretty cheap because this actually had a discount. Yep, so started off selling for around $10, went down to around $5, $6, and then ever since then just goes up and up and up and up and up in price. Now, what likely caused it to go up in price as well was the fact that we didn't see any majors happen during 2020, and it wasn't until Stockholm 2021 where we had another major. So, we have seen more majors happen since then, of course. We've had Stockholm, we've had Antwerp, we're now having Rio, and at the beginning of next year, or around early 2023, we're going to have the Blast Major as well. These viewer passes kind of aren't super interesting anymore. They do still go up in price pretty comfortably, but they don't rise up insanely in price anymore. That's what I just want to kind of get across. If you recall, when I talked about viewer passes, I mentioned how the Stockholm 2021 viewer pass rose up in price a whole lot better compared to its counterpart, the +3 souvenir tokens. Well, now that I look at the Antwerp one, the viewer pass here did go up in price a little bit nicely, but this didn't really budge that much. Now, how much did this go up by? Not a lot. So you need to consider that as well. If you can see, we've gone through some slightly bad times, and then it's kind of gone back up again. I'm not sure why it's gone up again, but do you see how it's hardly changed in price? This viewer pass has not really budged that much. It came out back here, well, it became marketable on May 11, and it hasn't really changed that much. Right now, this is selling, the cheapest one right now is $10.28. Not that much, not hardly changed. But if you did the right buy order price, if you offered the right reasonable price, you likely will be picking these up, these Rio viewer passes, and you'll be able to quickly flip them when times are good for a decent profit. So this is a consideration, but I should warn you, these don't like magically rise up in price insanely. So Rio Viewer Pass, what might you offer? Well, right now, I do believe the Viewer Pass in game, it's selling to the equivalent of $10. I don't know the price in dollars. Do I have any Americans in the chat right now? Can you confirm whether the Viewer Pass right now is selling to the equivalent of $10 or more or less? If you could tell me that right now, it would be very helpful. Maybe CSGO blog will tell me. CSGO blog, tell me what you know, tell me what you got. Not helpful. It's telling me update stuff. Blog. What price are you selling for? It doesn't say. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, that wasn't helpful, but you can understand. The Antwerp Viewer Pass, it was $9.99 for the Viewer Pass, and I'm pretty sure the plus free souvenir tokens is probably selling for around $17.99 for the pass and tokens. Thank you very much, Mr. Curry Pancakes. What a lovely name you have. I wouldn't recommend eating that as a meal. So, Curry Pancakes, thank you very much. Well, actually, no, it might be a different type of pancake. Anyway. So, yeah, Antwerp 2022 Viewer Pass plus free souvenir tokens didn't really change that much. This one did slightly. I do believe the prices have been around the same. These did dip in price, but the price you might want to offer is maybe around $8. If you bought those Antwerp 2022 Viewer Passes for around $8 a good few months ago, if you sell them right now, you'd make about a $2 profit each. And you might sit there and say, is that really worth it? You tell me. That's a 25% profit. Do you reckon you'll probably be better off just sticking with sticker capsules? You tell me. Maybe you want to save your money and fully commit to souvenir packages. Maybe. Because right now, all of these souvenir packages, I believe the cheapest one is selling to the equivalent of $2.50, and the better off ones, yep, they're selling for like $3.20, $3.30. Now, if you bought these for the price I would have suggested, way back when, for like $2.40 or whatnot, you'd sell most of these for a very comfortable profit right now. So you've got to consider what you're going to offer with your money. Also, how much money do you even have available? So this is the next step. You need to quickly consider now, do I have enough funds to do anything? How much buy order limit do I currently have? Now, if you don't know what buy order limit is, I'm going to have to show you another video. And it's my most popular video. That being the first video I ever made, the Steam Community Market, buy orders and how to profit from them. You need to go ahead, and if you want to understand buy order priority, you will need to look at about around 9 minutes.
The buy order?
Yes, thank you, Hedge. Screaming it out loud. But then if you want to understand the bottlenecks, you need to obviously go for Chapter 5. This will teach you about understanding how to figure out what you can offer based on your current money that you have on the account and the total amount of buy orders that you already have in place on that account. So, for example, this account right here, it has £1,643, but theoretically, I am allowed to have 10 times that amount. So that would be £16,430 that I'm allowed to do buy orders up to. But at the moment, I have £16,041 of total buy order amount that I currently have. And if you want to get a good visual for what that looks like, here is all of the buy orders I currently have on my account. So starting from here, do you see that? I got a lot. I've still got gold sticker buy orders on this account. I think I offered too low of a price, don't you think? Yeah, 2017. Yeah, I've been at this for a long time, people. I've been at this for a long time. So I've got to keep my money in check. I've got to keep figuring out what I can offer, and I will be prepared. I'll know what to do. I also need to consider, what do I want to focus? Because, I'll be honest with you, from what I saw last major, the team stickers struggled quickly. The autograph capsules held on better. I am honestly sitting here saying I think it's better to prioritise doing a buy order on the autograph capsule sticker capsules, and then do team stickers. And then you've got to kind of consider, right, what team stickers right now are doing the best? What autograph stickers are currently doing the best? You need to start doing some research. You need to start looking at Rio 2022 Holo or Gold. Holo isn't a bad shout because people still are chasing after Holo. So what's the most expensive Holo right now? Well, it's that's the cheapest. Oops. Most expensive Holos are looking to be autographs. But then again, you need to figure out, okay, what capsule did this come from? What capsule did this come from? And once you figure out what are the most expensive autograph stickers and what capsules they come from, you can probably figure out what's likely going to be holding up their value better. And only here do I see a team sticker. So on the front, at the very top, 9 out of 10 holo stickers are from autographs. What about if I did gold? Gold might be different. Remember, the gold is the very best thing that we can grab, and well, that might not be a legit thing. It might just simply be the fact that there's only 2 of them available. But I know Zywu and Simple, these 2 tend to be the more in-demand stickers. So yes, do you see a team sticker here? I don't. What about if we went to page 2? Do you see a team sticker? There you go, Mouse. So Mouse is the 15th most expensive gold sticker currently. That is the only team sticker in the top 20. So yeah, looks like autograph stickers are probably, sticker capsules are probably the things that you should prioritise first, and then focus the team stickers afterwards, the team logo stickers. Yeah, you get the idea. So I've told you what to consider, but now you specifically need to figure out, okay, what autograph sticker capsule does this come from? What about this one? What about this one? What about this one? And you need to jot down and figure out where the most expensive ones are. And once you figure out what's the most valuable sticker capsule or autograph capsule, then you can probably figure out what you want to prioritise first with your buy order. Sound good? So I've thrown out a lot of information at you, and hopefully you watch this all before the actual time. How long has he been talking for? Blimey. I managed to get all of that out just before the actual midnight time. So we've got 10 hours now. I'm not sure when this video will be uploaded to YouTube, but I will be streaming. I will be streaming this. So if you want to come to my Twitch stream, twitch.tv hedgesn, well, I'll link it in the YouTube video as well. We'll be prepared, and we'll be doing our buy orders. So yes, all good. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.